Namaste, Nicholas. Happy Thursday. Sorry for the late upload. I forgot again, and also sorry for not uploading last week. That was a bit of a tough period, but I am doing better now. I want to respond to your video you uploaded 2 weeks ago, the one about technology and how technology is a reflection of society. First of all, I wanted to comment on the Tesla Autopilot thing. You mentioned that there were some issues with accidents occurring by drunk people or sleeping people in the Tesla Autopilot cars. And I want to say I agree with you on your point that deviants, as you call them, or just accidents, will happen when you make technological advancements. That's just to be expected. I don't have any statistics, but I'm very sure that the first of many airplanes that were built crashed. I'm very sure that the first of many ships, like bigger ships that were built, sunk. Accidents occur, and accidents are means for us to learn about how we can improve the technology so that they happen less. I don't think the fact that accidents have occurred with the Tesla autopilot system is an argument against the autopilot system in general. I actually also remember something about the amount of accidents per kilometer driven by the autopilot cars is less than the amount of accidents per kilometer driven by normal people driving normal cars. So in that way, you could say the autopilot system is even safer already. So I do think autopilot is the future way of going about personal transportation. Though I will miss driving. I like driving a lot. Second point, I had some thoughts about your thoughts about technology being a reflection of society, or at least the thoughts that you were talking about. They sparked a thought in me about how the technologies aren't neutral. At least the thought about technologies not being neutral made me think that technological advancement and scientific advancement can't just be called good necessarily, in the way that we can't just rely on the future technological advancements solving all of our problems. And in regards to ethics, we can't just put all of our ethical investment into technological advancements, and that will thus bring us a better world if we do that. I don't think that is the case. In the climate change debate, you hear a lot about how, at least in Denmark, you hear a lot about how we don't need to do so much now because in the future we will have better technologies to solve the problem of climate change. And that does seem to be in our Western hemisphere, or maybe in the modern world in its entirety, the idea that technological advancements is the good, scientific advancements is the good. And that is what we should focus on. That is what will bring us to a better world. And of course, technological advancements and scientific advancements can solve a lot of problems. But I don't think it's the only pool in which we should invest our energies and our values in a way. I think we should also look elsewhere for our solution to the world's problems. I very rarely see, at least in the mainstream media, discussions about ethics anymore. Like outside of the SJW themes like racism, misogyny, and LGBTQ issues, I very rarely see ethics being discussed. At least personal ethics, like ethics about how each of us as individuals can improve our own lives and thus the world. I very rarely see that in the mainstream media. You can find small, what do you call them, holes, small communities online discussing personal responsibility and ethics and stuff. If you listen to Jordan Peterson or Joe Rogan, they will talk about like personal development and self-help and stuff like that. But in the mainstream media, at least in Denmark, I very rarely see anyone saying, "Hey, you could improve your life in this way if you wanted to." Like it's not a discussion I see often. Anyway, it just made me think that, yeah, that maybe that is a lack of that. Like we tend to discuss these group issues, like SJW issues, are group issues, like women's issues, uh, minorities issues, LGBTQs issues. But very rarely we discuss the individuals' issues and how individuals can improve their lives. I don't know. It made me think. Okay, 6 minutes long video, whatever. Sorry about that. Okay. Thank you for your videos, and I hope you enjoyed my thoughts about this. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye bye. Namaste.